During today's Gamescom livestream, we got another look at the Stasis subclasses releasing in Destiny 2 Beyond Light. We saw a few more of their abilities and learned the name of the subclasses. We're going to go over the things we saw in the trailer and then discuss everything Bungie said in their TWAB. First, we get a glimpse at the Warlock subclass, the Shadebinder, which is seemingly centered around use of your dark staff to freeze enemies. It also looks like you might be able to shatter frozen enemies with what looks like a detonator ability. So essentially freeze a bunch of adds with your staff, then detonate to blow them all away. Next in the trailer we see the Hunter Revenant subclass with the dual wielding pickaxes. It looks like the axes will work similarly to Titan hammers being thrown for a small AoE blast. And then we get another look at the melee ability, which if paired with the grenade, looks to be absolutely insane. And the Titan's Behemoth subclass that basically gives you icy boxing gloves to go punch everything in sight or slam down like a Fist of Havoc. Not anything too unique for your typical Titan strategy. It seems to be following suit as a melee heavy subclass. We get a little bit more look at some gameplay for the remainder of the trailer, showing snippets of all the subclasses in action, both in PvP and PvE. And it really looks like Stasis and the various subclass abilities will be pretty game changing. I mean, the grenades alone will affect traversal and act as a barrier, which will definitely shake up PvE a bit, but especially will have a massive effect on PvP. I really think that Stasis is going to have some crazy effects on PvP, and we'll just see how unbalanced the first few weeks of Crucible are with these new subclasses. In Bungie's TWAB, they stated that over the next 2 weeks, they'll be releasing additional details on Stasis through what they're calling Dev Diaries, with the first update planned for September 1st. Bungie also went ahead and gave us a preview of the upcoming patch set to release on September 8th. Usually we have quick previews of patches the week before they're released. Even though Destiny 2 Update 2.9.2 isn't slated until September 8th, we wanted to give an early preview of the fixes and changes coming your way. Stay tuned to Bungie Help for final timelines, as the date may shift if any issues are found. Solstice of Heroes Ornament glows. Shortly after Solstice went live, we became aware of a difference between how the Universal Armor Glow bundle icon was depicted and how it visually performed in the game. After investigating the issue, we felt the difference between them was too vast. We have revisited the glow intensity of these ornaments and enhanced the in-game appearance to match the icon as closely as possible. Definitely a good thing, but overall I still think that this year's Solstice armor looks pretty underwhelming. Sleeper nodes. With additional Destiny content vault details available, we're seeing many players returning to the content released in the earlier years of Destiny 2. Some players are hunting triumphs, while others are focusing on rewards. One of these rewards is the unique emblem players unlock after collecting all the available sleeper nodes introduced in Destiny 2 Warmind. Due to the way that sleeper nodes were created, we are unable to completely remove the possibility of receiving duplicate override frequencies, but we are making some improvements to greatly reduce the odds of receiving a duplicate. The following tips will help you avoid duplicates and acquire those final elusive nodes. When combining resonance stems, it is very unlikely that the resulting override frequency will unlock a node in your current area. For example, if you need to unlock a node in heatsink, you should leave heatsink before creating an override frequency. Destiny 2 has an internal checklist of nodes you have unlocked. This checklist is separate from your count you see in game, and prior to this fix, the checklist would frequently be cleared. Clearing this checklist is the reason duplicates were so common. Going forward, the checklist will never be cleared. Note, if you create an override frequency for a node that you have opened in the past, you should open the node again instead of deleting the override frequency. This will allow the internal checklist to be updated and help prevent future duplicates. In different terms, the team has created a form of bad luck protection for sleeper nodes, but the tracking is starting fresh. Get hunting and you'll be unlocking a unique emblem before you know it. Good luck to anybody going for sleeper nodes, they're kind of a pain in the ass. Assorted fixes and changes. Fixing an issue where player spawn effects would freeze in Gambit. Fixing an issue where the ADS of the Cold Denial Season Pass ornament was different than the base weapon model. Redrix's broadsword will now be available to reclaim from collections. Note, this will be locked to the first role rewarded when completing the broadsword quest. Spider will begin offering 3 weekly wanted adventure bounties, up from 1. Fixing an issue that prevented the exotic perk on the Merciless Fusion Rifle from triggering. We have a few more general bug fixes slated for this update as well. Player support will have a final preview of the bugs to be resolved next week, followed by a full list of patch notes when the update goes live. See you in 2 weeks. Seems like a pretty small update, although we will see more patch notes in a few weeks. But that's all for now. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and I will see you all next time.